Hey guys, and welcome back to another season of Discovery gold making video. In this one I'm going to be showing you a really good gold farm that I'm currently getting over 100 gold per hour from doing. Now this farm is a skinning farm, and where it is located is in Tanaris, at this location right here along the coastline. We're going to be farming the turtles. They have a chance of dropping the turtle scale and the turtle meat. On top of that, you also get the big mouth clams, which can have black pearls and golden pearls, which sell for a lot of gold. On top of that, you want to have skinning, so you can skin a bunch of the turtle scales and the other leathers and hides. They also have some really good venderable items, which are these two right here. So what you want to do when you're doing this farm is that you want to gather up a decent amount of these mobs if you have a class that can do some AoE, or you can just single target them. It doesn't really matter, it's about the same efficiency. Obviously you can get a few more kills per hour if you do them by doing some AoE farming. So a mage would work probably the best to do this, but you don't have to have a mage. You can single target these guys and it's pretty much just as efficient. So when you're doing this as a mage, you want to go into Frost and you want to use improved Blizzard, and you can just farm them with Blizzard. They're already pretty slow, so once you have improved Blizzard and the slow from Blizzard, it's going to be super easy to kite these guys. Also, you can go the Kona Cold build and you can just Kona Cold them, Nova them, and pretty much run around in circles on them. It's a very easy way to actually kite these guys. They are level 43, so sometimes your Blizzard will resist, and like one or two of the mobs can actually run out of your Blizzard and run faster than the others. So that's the only downside about doing Blizzard on these guys, is that sometimes they do resist and like one can break free from the stacked group. Other than that, it's a very good farm to do. You get a bunch of BOEs also from these guys that are worth a lot of gold. In about an hour, or each hour, you get roughly around 2 to 3 to 4 BOEs, and they're all a really good level, so they sell for a lot of gold. But I would highly recommend only doing this farm if you have skinning. The turtle scales and all the different leathers and hides you get from here are what are going to add up the most, and these are probably what are going to make the most amount of gold. On top of that though, the vendor items do add up. If you have a stack of one of the vendor items that you can get from here, or like a stack of 5 of them, it's 45 silver each 5 stack. So it's a lot of gold just from vendoring them, so you can make some really good raw gold whilst doing this. When I was doing this, I tested it for about 4 hours and I had 0 competition for all the 4 hours. Now maybe this will change after I put out a video about it, but it's a very good farm to do, and at the moment there is pretty much no competition, so I'd highly recommend coming here and giving it a go. On average, I made about like 120 gold per hour from doing these farms. Now when I got some BOEs, that obviously bumped it up to like 150 or a little bit above that, but overall you should be getting, with the current prices on my realm anyways, over 100 gold per hour doing this. So this would definitely be one of the best farms that you can be doing at the moment on my round specifically, but I expect on all the other rounds these materials will have a really good price. As you can see, we just got a nice BOE right there that is going for 28 gold, so that's a really nice item right there. So overall it's really good. Now with the pearls, I got a decent amount of black pearls, however I got 0 golden pearls. The black pearls are probably going to be used more in this phase anyways. I don't think there's much you can actually use the golden pearls for at the moment in phase 2, so a lot of people that are buying them are probably buying them for a cheap price now, knowing that they're going to go up in future phases, because in future phases they're used for some professions, like for the best enchants for example. So if you can get your hands on a couple golden pearls, you should be able to sell them to them sort of people that are like buying them to invest in them. But the black pearls do be used in phase 2 and they are selling really good. When I posted mine up in the auction house, they sold literally within a minute, like within 30 seconds they had already sold all of my black pearls. The pearls are kind of rare though, so don't expect to farm a bunch of them. The main gold that you're going to be getting from here is obviously going to be coming from the turtle meat and the turtle scales and everything that you can skin these guys for, and all of their materials so extremely quickly. Now once you clear this part out on the beach, you want to go around this mountain and there's a whole nother beach line. So what I was doing was starting at one end, I'd farm all the turtles all the way down to the far end right here. Once I got to the end, I'd run back, I'd jump on my mount and I'd run back to the start, and I'd rinse and repeat the process. By the time that I got back to the start, they would have already all respawned, so then I can continuously just go up and down the coastline farming these guys without any downtime. So overall, this is a really good farm to do, and I'd highly recommend giving this a go before the prices drop on these specific items. They're always going to be in high demand though, because they're used for a bunch of different things with professions. Oh, we just got our second BOE there, hey, of the eagle shoulders, which will sell for a lot of gold. As you can see, I just opened up some of the clams right there, and we actually got a black pearl. I think I was selling the black pearls for around 6 gold each, and they sell very quickly like I mentioned before. As you can see, some of the times it can be a bit annoying to kite these guys because they do get some resist just because they are level 43, and obviously we're only level 40 at the moment. On top of that, there's also some fishing pools if you want to spend some time pulling up and doing some fishing along the coastline if you see a pool, but you're obviously going to make a lot more just from farming the turtles than going out of your way doing some fishing. But overall, it's a really good farm, and like I said, I was making over 100 gold per hour while doing this farm, so I'd highly recommend coming and giving it a go. So that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button and let me know down in the comments if you're going to try this farm out and if you got any good loot from it when you did. If you would like to learn more about making gold in Season of Discovery, you can check out my complete Season of Discovery gold making guide. This has all of the best gold farming tips and tricks for phase 2, and this will be constantly updated in all the future phases. That will be the first link down below in the description box if you want to go ahead and check that out. Till the next one, take care.